Hey everybody, we're out here to the Roadtrek today. I'm going to do a little work on the speaker. I noticed one of the speakers on the driver's side front door has quit working, so we're going to take it out. And I was watching another video. A guy was saying that these speakers have a built-in amplifier, and sometimes the amplifier is bad, so we're going to open the door up, the panel, and just see what's going on. Alright, here's the front door. The speaker sits down in here. And I've had this off before. I just use a Phillips screwdriver there. And so we're going to see what's going on inside this door with the speaker. Now you can probably hear the thing beeping, but there's nothing coming out of that speaker there.
We tend to
you can hear it over there.
Seem to get their act together. We often dismiss them.
So we're going to see what's going on. All right, we're going to take this door apart. First thing I'm going to do is remove this. I think the hook goes. This goes to the door latch. It just has one, looks like a stainless steel screw hooked to it. Comes out fairly easily. And then there's, I think, only 4 screws here. These 4 screws hold the door panel in place. One at this end. If I remember right, this door comes off fairly easily. I don't think this is exactly the right screwdrivers for these screw heads, but we're going to make do. And one down here in this bottom corner. The reason I've had this off a few times, I'll show you something here in a second. Get the screw here out. All right, 4 screws. This panel right here I've replaced. This had a little armrest on it. And the reason I replaced it, we like to flip these seats, will turn it around. And when they turn around, that little armrest would hit. So I just made new covers here and made it a lot easier to get these off here. Now, I think there's there's a little thing at the bottom here that holds these on. Remove it from this here. Thinking there must be another clip right in here. There it is. And this whole thing will come off here. And I'll lay this up here. And now we're at the speaker. Looks like to get the speaker out, they have a different type of a screw here. So let's go get that set up. All right. These speakers don't really have a amplifier on it like I thought they did, and so I don't know, maybe there's just a loose connection. So we'll turn the radio on and see what we get here. All right, I did some experimenting here with this, and it's still didn't work. So apparently it's not an issue with the speaker itself. It must be either up into the radio, or I don't know if it could be one of these connections or not. But got some tape that holds these together. So, I'm not sure. These actually go down to the stereo, so we can check these connections out once to see, but it doesn't look like that's the problem. All right, that didn't take care of our problem, so apparently it must be up into the radio unit. I thought maybe it was a loose wire or something, but apparently it wasn't. So we'll try something else here. If anyone out there knows if they've had any issues why their one speaker quit working, you know, wire goes all the way up through there and into the dash. So if anybody has any other ideas, leave a comment below, and maybe you can help me fix mine errors. But that was our attempt here to fix this, unsuccessfully, unfortunately. All right, while I was out here, the Roadtrek hasn't been ran for several days, so it's a good time to check the oil. So as you can see, the oil sticks right here, and we'll just pull it out and look at it, and it's full. It's really good on oil here. This has over 160,000 miles on it. I keep the oil checked up all the time, and just to make sure while we're at it, let's look at the water. Yeah, it looks pretty good. This one's just a little low. Yeah, they're all pretty good shape, really. So the water's good. I think this battery is in 915. So here in September, this battery will be 3 years old. I don't know if it says what kind of a 750 crank amp hour. I don't know if it has how many years it's supposed to be on. This is a AC Delco battery, but anyways, it's coming up on 3 years old. It's probably be all right for a while yet, but good to keep track of it.
You know that we're giving focused attention.
Again, as you can tell, we didn't accomplish what we was hoping to accomplish. If I put the all the way here, you know how much louder it is. But all three, but the one speaker's not working, so we'll have to figure that out and see what's going on with it. Yeah, I wanted to update you after checking a lot. We've got 166,000 miles on the motor here. These Dodge 318s will go a long ways if you take care of them properly. I drive it very gingerly. I don't, you know, take off like what they call jackrabbit starts or nothing. I take off easy, and I don't drive. I usually drive speed limit or under, and so just by taking care of it and not razzing it all up, I think you can get a lot of miles on these 318 engines. I've heard them over 300,000 miles on an engine just by taking care of it. So yeah, I thought today we'd come out here and do a little check. I wasn't successful in fixing our speaker problem. I'm thinking that it could be maybe in the radio unit itself. I'm not really for sure. Wouldn't mind someday put a nicer unit in it. They have ones with backup cameras and that. I have a backup camera here that I've put in myself, and so I really don't need that feature on it. But I don't listen to radio that much, so at this point we're going to kind of live with it. I just happened to see another how-to video on a Roadtrek where someone had claimed they had amplifiers built right into the speakers, and what I was thinking, if it was the amplifier that was bad in that speaker, I would take one of the ones here in the back, which we don't use hardly at all, and that way I have it. I usually use it when just listen a little bit when I'm driving, but when I'm setting, there's many other things, that devices I can use besides speakers, so don't really use that radio a lot then. So anyways, it didn't work. If anybody has any ideas to look at, all that wiring goes through dash and up in there, so I'm not sure how far I want to tear that apart just for that speaker. But if you have any ideas, leave it in the comments below. I hope you enjoyed the short little video there. Checking oil, wasn't too much to it, and an investigation video. So if you did, give us a thumbs up. If you're not subscribed, hit the subscribe page, and we'll see you guys the next time.